Hello, lovely lights. This is Dr. Jenine. I'm glad to have you with me. We're just going to talk briefly, I think, about feelings and emotions and how they drive our lives, or how we can look at them so they could be something that drives our lives, our spiritual and our physical compass. Just like our bodies can give us maybe an ouch, if something is wrong with it, it's speaking to us that something's wrong and we need to go get it checked out, or we need to deal with something that our body is going through. So it speaks to us. It's telling us, ouch, okay, it's time to get this checked out. It's time to go to the doctor. It's time to maybe mellow out and just relax, because our bodies will tell us ouch when we're exhausted. And that's a real good, cue for us to take a rest. But our emotions and our feelings can also drive us, and they also speak to us. And I have to tell you, as an empath and someone who is extremely intuitive at times, I can, pick up on emotions of people that are around me. So if they're sad or they have depression, I can feel some of that in my heart center. Or if someone is really angry and they're upset and they're going through something that's upsetting, and so they're expressing that anger, or even if they just are holding it, around them, I can feel and sense that anger, and I feel that in my solar plexus, right in my center, just above the belly button. So, not everybody feels that, not everybody picks up on that much energy, and that's okay. You can still allow and hone into your feelings and your emotions and allow them to drive you and to actually explain to you what's going on and what you need to deal with. So if you have feelings and emotions that are bubbling up, sometimes you don't even know what they're about. Now, the obvious things, like if you're having an argument, or you're emotionally going through something that's bringing you some sadness, maybe an event, you already know why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But sometimes we feel things just subconsciously because things are funneling through into our scars and our wounds, and things are bubbling up and we really don't know why. Well, they're speaking to us, and that's why those feelings are there. So if you're suddenly feeling sad and you really don't know why, and it's not something that's been diagnosed as oppression or depression, rather, you can sit down and just meditate on that feeling. Allow it to bubble up, just like it has, like what 7-Up has, or like a soda has, those bubbles. Just allow it to bubble up and just allow it to be. Sit with it. Talk to it. Why am I having this feeling? Why are you there? Because as much as it sounds really ridiculous, I guess, to some people, you will get the answer if you ask. Remember, ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door shall be open. So if you're knocking concerning an emotion or a feeling or something you really need illumination about, know that the door of your heart is going to be open, and be ready for it. Be solid. Be strong. Have your foundation. Remember our foundations that are rooted and grounded, and make sure that you're stabilized and you're not going to, be like this all over the place with your emotions, and the next thing you know, they're spouting out your mouth. Make sure that you're rooted and grounded. Make sure that you spend some time grounding yourself. And I might do a video on grounding because it's so important. And, I've touched on some of those things, talking about the tree and the roots and some of our foundations that guide us spiritually and physically, and also our mind. So if you want to flip to some of the other videos in this video segment, you can do so. But another reason our feelings are so important is, according to the law of attraction, according to universal law, which is what we're talking about, according to co-creating with God, who is the presence within us and the presence throughout the eternal universe, we are guided also with our feelings and our emotions, and we manifest with those feelings and emotions. So if you are cultivating a feeling and emotion filled with gratitude, filled with love, filled with, you have this vision inside of your mind's eye, and you're projecting things out into the universe. This is what I'm drawing to me. When you cultivate that with a feeling in your heart center, you have a feeling of love and desire, and it just sparks you, and it just really ignites you. In other words, it's something that you just really want to draw into your life, and just thinking about it just makes your face just glow, because that's how awesome it is for you. So, it could be anything, like I've stated in my other videos. It could be something emotional. Maybe you need to heal from. It could maybe be something that you are manifesting into your life because it's something for your family or something for yourself. Maybe it's something, place of service. So when you think about those things, allow the emotions that are attached to those things to bubble up and to cultivate into your heart space. And then close your eyes and project those things and those feelings out into the universe, and allow those things to be melded with the vision that you have in your mind's eye when you're envisioning whatever that thing means to you. If it's something that is not a visual thing, something that's inside of you, allow that feeling to go deep and allow it to go into your center and just root into that area, and just envision and put it out there that you are bringing forward that particular thing. Maybe you have a hurt or a scar, something that you're trying to heal, and you want that love for yourself and that love for the healing that you really desire to go deep inside of your center, or wherever that scar seems to feel. Your body will tell you. Believe me, during meditation, your body will tell you exactly where that hurt has settled. And you can send those feelings and thoughts and emotions and your intentions to that place and allow it to speak to you. I know it sounds almost ridiculous to some people, and to some of you, this is old hat. To some of you, you're going, maybe I'll try that. So wherever you are in your journey, keep your mind and your heart open. Keep yourself open to all possibilities, because when you do, you allow all possibilities to be drawn to you. And it's such an exciting thing to experience in life. Watch those synchronicities happen. Watch people come to you who have love and affection, or maybe they have the same things that have happened to them in their lives, and they're either healing from those scars and they have some ideas, or they're completely healed and they've come into your life because they want to assist you. You draw those things from the universe towards you when you put out your intentions for those things. So as you're going about your day, as you're going about your life, think about, like, when you go into a place of business, a store, somewhere where you're in a place where there are a lot of people, allow yourself to receive from their energy, and just maybe experiment with it if you don't already experience that, because that will help you hone into the energy that's around you. Practice with it, because practice makes perfect, right? That's what I've always heard. Practice makes perfect. Practice, practice, practice. So, here I am regurgitating all the things that I heard when I was growing up. Practice. And, it was very helpful, because at the time, my mama's voice, practice your typing, because back then I had this old typewriter, and this is kind of a segue into a story, but, it was electric, and it was one of the basic ones, but my mama had me practice, 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 and because of that, I landed my first job, working for a company that was owned by Equifax, and I had to type all day long. And I typed 70 words a minute. I typed that before I was even 12. So practice. Whatever you have, within your mind's eye, whatever you have in your heart, whatever your intention is, practice. Allow energy to come to you. Allow yourself to close your eyes and hone in on those feelings and emotions. Listen to the sound that your body is making. What is it speaking to you? What are your emotions talking to you about? And what are your feelings expressing to you? Write them down. Maybe keep a journal. It could be a really wonderful time of excavation and just really exploring who you really are. And allow also for yourself to be illuminated with maybe possibilities, things that are creative that you would like to express in the world. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to do, but there's something that's hindering you. Hone in on that feeling. Send some love and send some gratitude for being healed, for releasing that thing, and whatever it is that's hindering you, release that into the universe and give thanks to God for being healed. And then go ahead and express yourself, be creative, do the things that you always felt you wanted to do, but you stop because you think that you can't. Can't is not a word for you. You can, you can, you can. Everything is possible. If you need help, always you can get in touch with me at 832-484-8306 and we could schedule a session together. But you could go back and also listen to some of my videos. You can listen to some things that I'd like to put up on YouTube for meditation, for bringing back or bringing up some feelings and maybe healing some of those things. So look forward to some of those things if you need some things to assist and aid you. Or aid you, not aid you, but aid you. We don't want to be more aged, just aided, helped, assisted. Okay, that's better. So with all of that said, I'd like to just finish up with God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of the day. If it's the weekend coming up for you, have a wonderful weekend. And as always, I am so loving you from here. And take care. I hope to talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.